land often found themselves being drafted in to fight on opposite sides. Some of these settlers indeed became so wealthy and so influential that they became key figures in the Congolese court, intermarrying with the local nobility and often holding social titles above that of the Portuguese officials that were dispatched to oversee the outposts, such that the King of Portugal increasingly found himself subject to a flurry of complaint letters from his own merchants, of those assimilated into the Congolese court, as well as frequently from the Congolese king himself, all complaining about the encroachment on their rights and privileges to one degree or another, but all of them involved in a Machiavellian game of one-upmanship to secure power and trade benefits for themselves. The Portuguese crown was, more often than not, content to let them all fight it out amongst themselves as long as trade continued to flow to Lisbon. After his death, King João's son Afonso nevertheless won out in the ensuing conflict and took over the reins of the kingdom in 1509, becoming an even more fervent missionary than his father, formally establishing Christianity as the state religion, maintaining a regular correspondence with the Pope, and even sending his son Prince Enrique to Rome, who returned some years later to become the chief bishop of the burgeoning Congolese church. The royal court adopted the fashion, etiquette, and customs of Europe, and one of its ambassadors in Lisbon even married into the Portuguese royal family. King Afonso instigated a vigorous program of building schools across his domains, training local teachers to become fluent in Latin, Portuguese, and even Italian, and having Congolese converts undergo training as priests under the tutelage of both Portuguese and Vatican missionaries.